I'm Nathan, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can vibrate at the level of your dream reality. Literally, meaning that your dream, the version of you that you want to be, the things you want to be experiencing, realize they already exist. And in this video, I'm going to explain how you can tap into them and bring yourself into that reality very simply. So, welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing to understand about vibrating at the level of your dream reality is that vibration is a lot like surfing a wave. It's a lot like surfing. Sometimes this vibe just comes in and you can feel it. Energy passes through us all day, all the time, in any given situation. You're going through the grocery store. You walk outside your door and your neighbor's out there and says hello to you, and you feel a sudden shift in energy. You're feeling a little bit of them in this certain sense. Sometimes people feel the energy from the crystals or there's certain spiritual practices. You'll notice an energetic shift based on the song that you're listening to. So this all is energy that moves through you, and it's happening all the time at any given moment. Now, what you end up being and experiencing in your life is when this energy passes through you, you kind of pick up on it and you start surfing it like a wave. You essentially ride it to this destination that it's taking you to. Now, this is extremely cool when you realize that life and reality is actually a lot like the ocean, but a lot bigger. There's this intense depth and oceanness to it. You can go really deep, and there's parts of it that we haven't even explored yet. And that means the same for you, and the same reflection of the analogy that I'm making here is that there's so much that you have to explore in this life. Everything already exists, and if you can imagine yourself doing something, that means that it's possible, and it already is happening in that dimension of things. You just have to catch the vibrational wave and ride it into that experience. Now, what most of us have been surfing and riding is vibrations and energy that actually is more so along the lines of limitations and heaviness and, oh, I hate this and I'm a failure. Why do we surf things like that? Because there's so much of it going on around us. We got to be honest with ourselves and realize in this current timeline that you and I are both in, you can look around you and see there's lots of negativity. There's lots of limiting beliefs. There's a majority of people, for example, waking up every day believing that they have to go do the same thing every day that they hate so that they can live their life and be happy and be abundant. So there's so many beliefs and different ideas like this out there that it's ingrained into us in such a deep way. So we are already naturally carrying a certain kind of memory within ourselves that is almost like a vibrational lock and key to vibrations and frequencies that are more so alignment with that puzzle piece that you've already built into yourself, aka allowed to be there because of its projections and taking it in and choosing it for yourself unconsciously. So we have these memories and this information within ourselves that we've been carrying around for who knows how long because of who knows what. We've all had different experiences, different traumas and things like this, for example. But you've got this already open locking mechanism within you. So when this certain vibe comes, that's something that you basically resonate with because you have that vibrational frequency within yourself already and have been carrying it around, whether conscious or unconscious, you're going to naturally want to gravitate towards that wave and surf it, even though it's something you don't prefer. Nobody prefers to feel heavy and sick and defeated and like a failure and like they don't have what it takes to succeed in life. Nobody wants to feel that way. But if you've attempted to succeed enough times and it hasn't worked out the way you thought it was supposed to, you might start carrying information and memory within yourself that you're not good enough, for example. So when anything energetically is expressed around you, even if it's passing by somebody at the grocery store who's having a rough day and feeling down on themselves, that energy is generating off them like a generator. You're picking up on it. And because it resonates so much within you, even latently in this any given moment, you'll pick up on it and you'll start surfing it. Now, what you're surfing it to is an infinite amount of timelines. They all exist. Everything exists literally that you could think of. You could be doing anything, and you could realize this on a really fundamental level that right now you could choose out of nowhere to be an astronaut. And if you really meant it and it was really who you are, you'd dedicate it to yourself and you would become it. Literally, you'd do what it takes. You'd have everything that you needed to accomplish that and you'd move towards it relentlessly. So this is the case. Everything exists literally. I just was trying to break it down in a practical way for anybody that they can help themselves receive that and start to understand and process that a little bit more. You could be anything. You could do anything. The only limitations you have are because you're surfing the wave of limitation. But all you have to do is change this internal vibrational resonance within you so that you can start resonating with and surfing the waves that lend themselves more to what you truly want to be experiencing, right? If you're moving towards anything in life, let's face it, positivity is a better energy for you to surf than negativity. It's just the truth, no matter what your belief systems are. It's pretty obvious. If you surfing positive energy and you walk around with a generally juxtaposition of positivity and feeling good and making a positive spin on things, then you're going to be relentless and you're going to move forward in a good vibe and you're going to inspire yourself and you're going to inspire others and success is going to come to you. It's clear, it's obvious in all kinds of ways, not just the mechanics of the universe that have to be broken down metaphysically in ways that a lot of people aren't necessarily ready to give themselves permission to understand. It's practical. It's basic. It's reality. So if you start changing your internal resonance and your frequency and you start allowing yourself to resonate more with the positivity and the good momentum that you can surf that will actually take you more towards what it is that you're going for, then all the power to you. Now, how do you actually change this internal frequency? Well, I've actually got a bunch of videos tagged below. I've got them listed in titles in ways that can help you understand how it's relevant to this video, so I highly recommend you check that out at the end of this. And thanks, by the way, while you're down there checking it out, for subscribing for more content. Lots coming out. And thanks also for taking a moment to go below and like this video. I do really appreciate it. It does help the content a lot. So moving forwards, there is a reality that exists with your exact dream, your exact vision, exactly who you want to be, exactly what you want to be doing. It's there. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be able to imagine it. The fact that you can imagine it and see it and visualize and feel any kind of connection to that version of yourself means they exist. It means the potential is there. Potential is just that, potential. The real power is you right now in this moment choosing to be that version. That's it. It's as simple as that. Of course, I am going to share more secrets in this video of how you can actually do that, but on a very practical level, you have to realize that you are the answer you've been looking for. You are the key to all of it. You are the power. You are the driving force that makes things happen. Most of us have been surrendering our power to external things, external factors, believing that this needs to happen a certain way, or I need this to do that, or I need this so that I can feel this way, or blah, blah, blah. I can't do this until I've accomplished this first. This is all just self-imposed limitations. The power is yours right now. You be it by being it. It's as simple as that. You feel that? That's blunt, raw truth for you. You do it now. Be it. Stop wasting your time. Stop projecting it in tomorrow. Take it into your hands now because your hands are here. Your eyes are here. Out of the intense, multidimensional, multifaceted, insanely high vibrational, trippy-ass being that you are sitting right now inside of this vehicle, expressing yourself in this way. All that power is right here. It's within you. You are within yourself. You are exactly what you've been looking for in literally every single way you could possibly imagine. But you have to take responsibility for that. You have to. You have to be it now. And you got to be it unconditionally because you're a badass and you've got that power and you can. And it's as simple as that. But realize, here's the vibrational key I'm really excited to share with you guys in this video now that we've digested this energy and are resonating at the right place to receive this. Realize infinite timelines exist. They all exist right now. All you have to do is connect with it and be it. Now, if you want to understand how the shifting works and how instant shifting can work, I highly recommend you check my video below that I've got tagged all about how that instant shifting works. That's how I'll title it in quotes for you, okay? How the instant shifting works. Definitely check that out. That video is going to blow your freaking mind, I guarantee it. It even blows mine. That information in there is nuts. So realize all these timelines and versions of you exist. Now, when you visualize, realize that, again, that version of you exists. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to perceive it. And then what you do is you connect to that energy. Feel what it's like to be that version in this way, right? Feel that feeling. You can feel it. And then what you have to do is let go and surf the wave. Okay? Here's the issue that a lot of people end up doing without realizing it when it comes to visualization. They visualize that version of them, and then they start thinking right now, right here, what do I need to do to be that version of me? What would that version of me be doing? What are they thinking about? What have they done? Okay, here's my to-do list. I need to do this, this, and this. I need to act as if. No, 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 no. Reality is a mirror, always. Unconditionally, it's an unconditional mirror, always, all of the time. If you are trying to act as if, the reality is going to reflect to you that you aren't actually that. You're someone who's trying to be that. It's very simple. The same way that when you surf an actual wave, you're not sitting there resisting and pushing against the wave. You're not trying to tell the wave the way it's supposed to look. You're not even thinking about it. You let go in the moment and you allow the wave to take you. And you surf that bad boy. That's it. You surf it. You surf it just like that. It is the exact same thing with that dream reality you visualize. Feel it and then let go completely. Stop visualizing it. Stop assuming the way it's supposed to look. Stop trying to consider what it is that you have to do. Feel the feeling. That feeling is a vibrational frequency. Then what you have to do is let go and ride that vibrational frequency. Surf it. It will take you there. You can trust it. All the things that end up happening on that wave, as long as you maintain that vibrational resonance within yourself, is part of that path unfolding. And it's likely going to look a lot different than you think it's supposed to look in your mind, because your mind is the one that's resisting and pushing against it. You are the surfer. Again, let go, ride the wave, connect to the dream reality, feel what it's like to be that person, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You feel that feeling. That's how you tune to the vibration. Then you have to let the vibration take you. Stop gripping the vibration by the throat and trying to make it do certain stuff for you, or trying to say what it is or what it isn't. Let it go. Let the stream take you. That's it. It's very, very simple. It's awesome. It is that cool. Now, you can surf any wave you want into any reality you want, because it all exists and nothing will stop you. You could have anything, you could be anything, and you could do anything. But you might want to double check within yourself before you get started with this vibrational wave surfing. Who am I? And what do I really want to do with my life? And if you want to understand that a little bit more, you can check that video out below. Thanks again so much for subscribing. Thanks for liking this video. If you're still watching, if you're really vibing, just know that you can click my Etsy link below and you can schedule a one-on-one appointment with me. We can talk in video chat, however you want to do it. I am a great consultant. And I just love hanging out with people, and I love helping people realize how powerful they are. So if that resonates with you, you can find a good deal on that below. And I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you for the next video. Much love. Have a good one.